My next guest, you all know, David is a syndicated, I was going to say columnist. I guess he is. Is he a columnist?
I think he has a column.
He has a column?
He has a column.
Show.
Has a show.
And his last name is?
Well, I know that.
Advocate.
Consumer
David Advocate.
Consumer Horowitz. He's the host of NBC's Fight Back show. He makes appearances on the Today Show, and he does have a consumer. He has a column, not a consumer. What am I doing anyway?
Why don't you say, here's David?
Here's David Horowitz. That's good. Thank you. I knew.
I want to tell you, Johnny,
Yes.
I will never, ever challenge a commercial that Mrs. Tupper does.
No, you can. I'll tell you, she's believable, isn't she?
She's incredible.
Yeah.
Just
What
incredible.
are we going to talk about tonight?
Johnny, you know, there are all sorts of gimmicks on the market, and I want to show you something that we just received from a very aware viewer, and I want to ask you what you think this is, Johnny.
I happen to know what this is, only because I have seen one of these before, but I don't think, unless I'm forgetting what it is. This was the thing that came out, I don't know, some years ago. Is this for have something to do with the toll booth?
Yes.
You know, when you go to a toll booth, some of the eastern states have them, and with quarters, you load this, do you not, with coins?
Yes.
And shoot them into the toll basket?
Yes.
Is that what this is? No, I can't lie and say I didn't know what it was, but...
But, Johnny, just imagine, and folks in the audience, you know, particularly back in New York, you know, you're the Connecticut Thruway.
Oh, God.
They toll you to death.
I never thought of that. And something else, yeah.
Yeah, well, the thing just came apart. Shows you how well made it
Yeah.
is. But what you do is, can you imagine you're riding in your car, you pull out your toll gun to shoot it into the basket, right? And the guard with a .357 Magnum sees you two boats down, and guess what, folks?
You know, I never thought of that. I thought it was kind of a silly thing anyway, you know, to put quarters in there, but I never thought of that idea of pulling that out, and because of a distance.
But you know, the interesting thing is, I showed this to someone here at NBC today, and you know what they thought it was? A vibrator. You know,
I think I know who you talk with.
We don't have toll roads.
They thought this was a vibrator. We got to nail that person. He's out in the hall now.
We don't...
He's an executive with NBC. Hey, look at the vibrator. Here's a vibrator. No, here's a vibrator.
John, you know... we don't have toll roads in California.
No,
we don't have toll roads. We have one bridge in Los Angeles
That's
that
right.
no one ever goes
And
across.
no water under it anyway.
There's no water under it. It's the Vincent Thomas Bridge. No, there is water under it, but whoever travels on the Vincent Thomas Bridge?
Oh, okay. Vincent and Thomas. I saw them there last
Vincent
week.
Thomas. But you know, you talk about dynamite ideas, John. You know the guy who they nabbed at the airport the other day because he had some sculpture that looked like some sticks of dynamite with a clock?
True.
They evacuated the International Arrivals Building. Well, some brilliant marketeer is selling a clock.
Be nice to walk into a bank to see what time it is with this.
But
With your toll gun.
With the toll gun.
Come on.
But
You mean to tell me they are selling this as a clock?
$39.95, you can have as many as you want. But can you imagine, you're packing this as a gift to bring back east. You go to security at the airport, and they detect some metal, and they open the thing up. Well, everyone will just scatter.
I don't know. It's kind of clever, but it's not, you shouldn't.
But you know, the thing is that there's so much emphasis on violence and terrorism.
Yeah.
You have toll booth guns, you have
Well, no.
dynamite clocks.
What would this sell for?
$39.95.
Oh, good heavens. It's just some cardboard things with a little
That's right.
piece of cheap metal with I suppose a little quartz clock in there, right?
Yeah, it's got a little quartz at $39.95.
I would not want to walk around in New York with either one of those.
But you know, Johnny, I want to tell you something. I get cards in the mail from viewers and all that, and these people, a lot of people across the country, if you received a card offering you the pasta machine for $5, only 1 million people in the United States are going to get this pasta machine because
I've seen
of
that
a
ad.
mammoth publicity drive.
I've seen
for
that ad.
$5. Now, what do you think the $5 pasta machine looks like, Johnny?
Well, I know what a pasta machine is. You put it in and you know, it's usually stainless steel and...
Johnny, we happen to have the $5 pasta machine. Now, I want to open it for you. I'll have
$5.
you take it out, and we'll put it together real fast. We even received the recipe for the dough that you're supposed to put in the pasta
Are
machine.
you serious?
That is the $5 pasta machine. 1 million of them at $5 a piece. It's made in Hong Kong.
This is a piece of
It comes
plastic.
with a pestle and mortar. You have to assemble the pestle. Have you ever seen a pestle that you have to assemble?
That you put in, and that's it?
Well, what we've done, Jack...
John.
We've done... No more. I guess this is my last spot with you, John.
No.
Anyway.
Look, I called you Consumer Horowitz. You can call me.
Okay. John, we had our gourmet prop person, Jack Grant,
Jack Grant.
make some dough for you. You can open the dough.
What is this thing here? Does this have to be?
What you do is you just put the dough in, you pat it down with a pestle. He made some dough for you.
What is this?
I guess he made some dough for you.
And I played straight, and I said, what's this?
You just rip off a piece of dough,
Made some dough for
pick
you.
off some dough, and you shove it into the machine. Now, this is made according to their recipe.
Oh, boy.
Put this in here.
You put it in there.
And
Put
you
some
push
more
it-
in there.
and
Push
you-
it, put some more in there. Now, it's supposed to fasten to the desk. See if you can get it to suck on. Here, you have to push
Well,
it.
I suppose that's what this is,
That
right?
makes it suck.
Well, it doesn't do it.
Doesn't suck.
It's supposed to be like a vacuum thing.
It's
All
supposed
right.
to be like a vacuum thing.
Now you put this Mickey Mouse handle on,
You
right?
have to stick the handle back on. Here we go. Now, I want you to use the pestle, and let's see if we get any... Well, you have to stick it in, John. You know, it's like... Here, I'll hold it down for you. Here we go. Let's see what we get.
This
What
is
do we get? Keep pushing. Keep pushing. We're pushing. I think this was...
Is this what they sell this
That's
for?
right, $5. Now, maybe we should put a preparation H in there to get it through.
And they sell them, I guess.
That's a million.
But you can't get them for this, right? Because
But
they
the point
deliver
is-
what they say.
People will say, for $5, I'm going to get a pasta machine.
Well, that's
they
like
cost
if-
about $100 for a fairly good one.
That's like if you send away for a camera for $1.50. You
That's
get a
right.
camera that's worth $1.50. It'll take a picture, but that's
But
about
the
it.
lesson is the same. You send away for that, and you lose your dough.
Good Christmas gifts. Think of this. For this.
And it costs you more to
Staff
send
loves
it back.
pasta.
It costs you more to send it back. It costs you more to send it
Yes,
back. than it's
3. I got it, Fred. 3 minutes. 3.
Well,
we'll
we're
get
gonna
to
do,
that,
John.
Fred.
We're
Maybe
gonna-
we won't get to the bicycle.
We'll
David
get-
may have more interesting stuff.
I found an ad, John. I found an ad offering a bicycle pad that they say is so soft that you can actually sit on an egg and the egg will not break. Now, I think this is the place to challenge that, don't you?
Right here.
We have the bike.
There's a bike, we have an egg.
We have the bike. Jack Grant.
Made me some dough.
Jack Grant has provided us with some eggs to show you that everything's on the up and up, Jack.
John.
Oh, excuse me, John. I guess the yoke's going to be on me tonight, John.
Well.
isn't it? I put my hand through the shell, John. It is a real egg, though. What we're going to do is, we're going to, as soon as I get the egg all off, the yolk all off me.
Get it off your face, too.
What we're going to do, John, and
Okay.
you're
Good,
volunteering to
good,
do it.
David.
That's
Good. Okay, bring the egg. Come on.
We're going to bring the eggs and we're going to try this. Now, I just want to tell you that this seat is made out of the same material that they manufacture artificial breasts out of.
Will you-
That's right. Feel it. It's supposed to be very...
I tried that test once. That works.
Okay, we'll just throw away the spare.
Now, they're telling you can put an egg under here
Now,
and sit on
and
this.
you can sit on it and ride on it, John.
Well, let's find out.
All right, let's get you on the bike.
Well, come on. Where are you going to put the egg?
Have you ever sat on an egg before?
But it's going to be under...
No, it's going to be right
Oh,
under
well,
here.
come on.
The ad shows insertion of the egg under the person's
posterior.
posterior.
Well, it may show that, but...
Are you ready to go?
No, have you tried this?
Yes, I've tried it.
What happened?
I will tell the outcome after you ride on it.
I've got it. This is...
We have spare pants for Mr. Carson. Okay. Very
All right,
fast.
go ahead.
All right, here we go.
Why am I
Let's
doing this?
Pick the kickstand up.
You
Go
don't
ahead,
even know
John.
who I am. Why am I doing this?
Go ahead, John. Here we go.
If a man knew who I was, I wouldn't mind
Now I'm
doing
going to
it.
stick this egg underneath very gently, John. Okay. Sit down, John. Sit down. There you go. Ride, John. Here we go.
Hey,
And the tension mounts.
hey, that works. By God, it works. I got
Now,
my
you don't
full, I
see
got
what's
my
coming out of
full
the back,
weight on
John.
it. I have my full weight on it.
Here we go.
Now that works.
It works.
losing line.